In this chapter, you will learn when and under what conditions representatives may perform services under supervision. The 2010 Fit and Proper requirements make provision for people who are not quite as competent as they should be on appointment, as far as the required qualifications are concerned, to continue with their activities whilst getting the required experience or qualifications. These services will then be rendered under supervision. It is not always possible to appoint representatives who meet the experience and qualification requirements at date of appointment. Therefore, the phase regulator provided an exemption from the requirements in Section 13.2 of the Act, which requires representatives to meet all the fit and proper requirements when rendering financial services. In terms of the exemption, representatives will not have to comply in respect of experience qualifications and regulatory examinations with the standards set for the representatives at the date of appointment. The exemption allows representatives to gain experience, get qualifications, and complete the regulatory examinations whilst working under supervision in categories 1, 2, 2A, 3, and 4. Representatives can only be offered the opportunity to work under supervision if the licensed FSP can satisfy the registrar that it has the required operational ability to facilitate services under supervision. Listed here are the level of supervision required for the various subcategories of Category 1 and 4 FSPs. There is a continuation of the requirements in terms of the levels of supervision for the various subcategories of Category 1 and Category 4 FSPs. Representatives can, on appointment, only be exempted from the fit and proper requirements relating to full qualifications if the following criteria are met. Exemption from full qualifications for Category 1 and 4 representatives. To qualify for this exemption, representatives working in these categories must have the following entry-level qualifications when appointed by the FSP: a matric, a grade 12, or an appropriate certificate of N2F level 4. Representatives working in subcategories 1.1 long-term insurance category A and or 1.19 friendly society benefits must have the following entry-level qualifications when appointed by the FSP: ABIT level 1 or the proven ability to read, write and calculate to the satisfaction of the FSP. The representative must complete an appropriate full qualification within the prescribed date. Exemption from full qualifications for Category 2, 2A and 3 representatives. To qualify for the exemption, representatives working in these categories must have a degree or similar professional qualification that meets the qualification requirements when appointed by the FSP. The supervision requirements of the Act impose certain responsibilities, duties and requirements on the key individual or FSP, the supervisor and the representative or supervisee. Let's have a look at some of these. Here are the supervision requirements specific to Category 2, 2A and 3. The Act imposes certain disclosure requirements on representatives. Representatives must disclose the following: all the required information which was discussed in Chapter 8 relating to products, providers and commission, the signed authority from the FSP who the representative is acting for, indicating the fit and proper status of the representative in relation to the financial service being rendered. the fact that the representative is acting under supervision, if applicable, any changes to the personal situation of the representative with regard to the honesty and integrity requirements. A summary of the chapter. Services under supervision are an important addition to the phase fit and proper requirements because they allow representatives who are not competent, as far as the required qualifications are concerned, to gain their competence levels whilst working. There are a number of conditions relating to the rendering of financial services under supervision. 1. The FSP must satisfy the registrar that it has the required operational ability to facilitate services under supervision. 2. Representatives may work under supervision in categories 1, 2, 2A, 3, and 4. 3. There are different entry-level requirements for each of these categories. 4. Representatives must get their qualifications within the prescribed time. 5. Representatives have certain duties whilst working under supervision. 6. Supervisors have certain duties whilst overseeing representatives.